We call this a stove, but
It's so easy to light Arthur's firewood. I wonder what his trick is.
Velvet? Could you not put any spinach in the stew?
Huh. You'll never grow up if you're picky with your food, you know.
I know, but just for today?
Fine. I'll leave out the spinach just this once. And I'll make it that curry flavor you like.
Really? Thanks, Velvet.
There's some of Arthur's special curry spice upstairs, isn't there?
yeah, worst game ever. Oh, I like this. I can't go outside because it's red border. Now to find the spice on the second floor. Got it.
There you go. Not spicy hot, but oh so delicious.
Clearly unplayable.
I saw Nico today, and she had very important things to talk about. She's coming over in the next couple days, so be on your best behavior.
I will. I'm glad you've got a good friend.
Yeah, we've known each other since forever. Still, Nico falling in love? I can barely wrap my head around it. Laffy, you know, if there's a girl you like, you'll tell Big Sister all about it, right?
Girl?
You're a stubborn little brat, so you might need an older girl to keep you under control. Oh, and she's gotta be a good cook. A pro in the kitchen is a success at life.
Knock it off, Velvet! You should be more worried about your own love life.
Me? I've got enough on my mind. For one thing, I've got to cook for you and Arthur since Celica is gone. Besides, getting crushes on strange men? I just don't see what's so... Laffy, what's wrong?
Yeah, she's reacting how I would.
Are you all right? I'll bring you some water.
I'm fine. You just said something funny is all, and it made me choke a bit.
As long as you're okay. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, but what more can I do? I've got a duty to look after my little brother, and I'm serious about it.
I know, but I'm trying to look after you too. I want you to be happy. That's all. And it's not just me. Arthur worries about you too.
Well, we're family, right?
Yeah, that's what families do.
Thanks, Laffy. For you, I'd kill every last prickle boar in the forest if it came down to it. What am I doing? I need to hurry and get dinner ready.
Curry stew without spinach. I don't know why you would add spinach to stew, but I guess... Again, cooking. Yeah, it's something that they're definitely focusing on is do girl things, but curry is good. I just don't know why you would ever put spinach in curry, or stew for that matter, but hey, you know, each their own.
Good boy. You didn't forget your medicine.
Well, I did promise. Tomorrow's a scarlet night.
Yeah, just like that night that changed our lives.
Velvet? May I sleep next to you tonight?
Of course.
Yeah. That's some sleep music. Yeah, something either really bad's gonna happen or he's gonna become super OP.
Okay, let's see. Today, I've got to dry some meat and use that cheese I've been saving to make a quiche for... Laffy?
Uh-oh. Also, did the kid invent a compass, or was he reading about it?
You little... Where have you gone? You better not have gone to the village alone. I bet your fever hasn't even gone down.
Anything up here to loot? Nope. Alright. Okay. I was gonna say, because if that kid just created a compass, like, we are now set for the rest of our lives. See anything else? Spec? Alright, moving on. Yeah, the diamond gods are saying I can leave now. Alright. Laffy set has run off on his own. We're gonna give him such a pinch when we find him.
Hey, has Laphicet been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made. A smart merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Laffy, did he really copy all that by hand? Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me. He's a good lad, but not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
I'm pretty sure I could beat it out of him.
Velvet, I saw Laphicet walking around. Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Thanks. Do a sweep of the village, just in case. I'll check the forest.
The comb is gone.
I know. He might have gone to the cape to pick flowers.
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
Oh, no. Any person who knows animals knows that do not, yeah. Animals are, good indicators when bad things are about to happen. Well, we'll check the cape here in a moment. There is like 5 million things to talk to over here. Stuff to loot. That is not nutmeg. That is tomatoes and pouches. Oink oink. Rap hick. Oink oink. Little girl? There we go. Slurp. some kind of problem? Like, everybody knows about that he's sick, but everybody's like, nah, he's fine. Oh my god, it's a cow.
Hey, Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night.
I remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently, you can predict the next one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laphicet taught me, just a few minutes ago.
You saw Laffy? Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Aww.
Y'all are worthless. You didn't even know which direction he walked? Like, as soon as you're done talking, you're like, well, he doesn't exist anymore. Crazy yet? Oh. Guys are fine. I guess it's more of an oxen because of the long fur.
Have you seen Laphicet?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right. Let me know the second you see him.
Got it. Is he in bad shape?
Well, he refuses to stay in bed. He needs his rest, but he's always walking around or reading outside.
I can't say I'm surprised. He's always been a curious lad. He likes reading difficult books. When I saw him the other day, he told me all about the latest navigation techniques and exotic farming methods, too. Only one kid in a million is as smart as he is.
You're exaggerating. Well, maybe not.
It's a shame. If he could go to school in the capital, I'm sure he'd make a name for himself as a scholar.
The capital? Isn't that days and days by ship from Taliesin? No way. Not happening. Even if he gets better, I could never let him go that far away all by himself.
He can handle it. He's actually a very responsible boy. I don't think you need to worry.
I couldn't handle it. I would worry. And be lonely.
When you're sick, yeah, sometimes laying in bed is like the worst thing ever when you're sick. Because you just get tired of being there and you're like, I want to go do something else. So is he this way? Because the forest was this way. Say it quick. We'll see what the diamond gods have to say, if I can go this way or not. Oh, the diamond gods say I can go this way. Yeah. Just let him go off on his own, it's fine. Okay, so that way is the way I'm supposed to go. So I'm gonna check the other way. Yeah, it's a little... Though, if they're going by time period, I can see that's what they were doing with that, because, let's face it, that was kind of the thinking for a long, long time. There's stuff out here, and I probably should not be out here. Let's go exploring. Try to find some money. I want an amber blade. Ooh, 6. Cow. His name is Tongue Stew? Did you name him of what you're gonna make out of him when he's no longer useful? Or her, I guess, because it makes milk. Maybe. It could be the, hey, girls should focus on having kids because, population. It's either something like that, or the fact that this is supposed to be like a long time ago, and that's kind of what the thinking was back then. Was, you know, boys do boys things and girls focus on the home, great kids, stuff like that. No bunnies around? Terrible thing. Bunnies are important. Yeah. Namco games, well, no, because this is the first Tales game that they actually kind of focus on that. So it's probably more, as Alice said, I think it's more about the way the world is right now, with it being, kind of in ruins, borderline apocalyptic. I was around before, but now the birds are silent. Yeah, this ain't good. The Tales games do not take place in the same world. Each Tales game has its own world, its own stuff. The only thing that syncs the two the games together is the name, and normally the sorcerers or the sorceress's ring. Beyond that, it's pretty much their own thing. Because like Symphonia is every person for themselves. Elves are looked down upon, so it kind of has a racist motif to it. Then there's Berseria, which is kind of the class system. So it's kind of, actually, now that you mention it, going back through the other games, they kind of each keep with kind of a theme of what is outside of the norm. Because Symphonia is trying to show, you know, all elves aren't bad. Then there is Vesperia that has dealing with the class systems, rich versus poor, royalty versus not. And this game seems to be, hey, you're a girl, you should be focusing on, you know, having a kid, being a home person. But we can already tell just by some of the beginning stuff and some of the other things we've seen already, Velvet here does not keep on that path very much. So yeah, so either way, let's go beat us up some forest breeders. I still can't get over that I can't climb this slow-moving, ankle-deep stream up a slight incline, but you know. Piggy! Murder the piggy!
Here goes!
Not bad.
Why don't these pigs carry gold? Isn't that a rule of mushroom? Isn't that a rule of all RPGs? Is random woodland creatures carry money?
Fluffy!
Velvet,
Can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a break.
Oh, you little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry.
If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought,
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yeah.
It's off to the Cape then.
Hooray!
Remember how we went out together to pick princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral?
Yeah, I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
Right, because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world. He's quite the guy.
That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of princessia were blooming.
I remember. A gentle breeze came in, and it smelled like Celica.
That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what princessia flowers signify?
An irreplaceable treasure, and wishes for good health for many years to come.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laffy.
Yeah. Me too, sis.
So definitely, definitely already really enjoying this game. I have approved of it greatly already, so that's a good sign. Because if it's like all the other Tales games, it just gets better and better as the time goes on.
How about I make you some apple boo when we get home, Laffy?
Appleboo? What's that?
Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better.
Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean?
When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple.
So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby.
You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard.
Boo!
Aw. Definitely a cute little relationship they got going on between Velvet and Laffy. There's a lot of piggies. Can I combine them? Come on. Come on.
Right, here goes!
Nope.
Is that all?
If it's like other ones, I should be able to combine them if I get them close enough.
Right, here goes!
Nope.
Is that all?
Yeah, getting that grade. Yeah, she definitely does, definitely does a good job of showing what it should be like. There should be one left.
Come on, let's go to the Cape.
Listen, kid. I am beating up pigs, okay? Can't jump yet.
Right, here goes! Who's next?
Is that all?
Doop-a-doo. Glowing. Nope. more copper coin. Alright.
Just look at all these. This place never changes, does it?
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies across the sea.
Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today.
You don't need to thank me. Hey, Laffy. Do you know why it is that birds fly?
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food or escape from predators.
Thought so.
But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
Oh. That ain't good.
Laffy said, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it. You're going to be strong, like Arthur.
No, you can't!
Go!
Alright,
There's a
we're...
demon here!
I don't want to go alone!
You have to! Don't let your
Ooh,
feelings
he's-
get in the way, or that thing will kill you too! But please, go!
Run, kid. Oh, they hurt.
It's just like Arthur said. I have to do this!
Ooh.
Stop! Face me, demon!
Oh my god, kid.
Velvet.
Yep, he got her the comb.
Is this what?
Oh good, Arthur's back. Because we were dead.
How did I get home?
Velvet!
Laffy,
Oh good.
you're all right.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
No, if you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it.
Oh god, my heart.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
I mean, he took a hit. He face tanked it.